We started from our own terrace. We set up a small poly house of like 400 to 600 square feet. It was enough to serve our early orders.
How big area right now you have?
We have around 10,000 square feet of overall land. Get a certificate from Amazon and take my scooter, and I used to deliver first 200 orders I have delivered by myself.
My God.
All across Bangalore during COVID, wearing a mask. Today we are the highest rated brand on Amazon. Even the courier guy throws it 10 times, 20 times also. Plant inside is very safe.
What is the market size?
Like the entire gardening market.
Welcome to Startup Manthan series, this new episode. And today I'm talking to someone who have escaped the corporate race and made the 5 crores over the span of 5 years by just selling plants. Can you really believe that? So let's talk to him. Welcome, Mr. Giridhar.
Yeah, hi.
So what you are building, what is Little Jungle, how that name came?
So Little Jungle is a D2C gardening brand which we started in 2020. I am myself a plant lover, and I was searching to buy a lot of plants online, and it always used to arrive dead or damaged. And there was nobody who is solving for that. So I was searching for a reliable brand that was missing in 2020. So what I thought was, I resigned my job and I started off with building and designing the package which is safe, and also how to make a plant stay fresh and healthy over a span of 10 days, because it has to travel from South India to North India. It will at least take somewhere between 5 to 7 days. So that was a problem nobody was solving. So with Little Jungle we solved it after 1 year of iteration with packaging and growing methods. It's science plus technology. With the packaging we were able to solve it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big is the market? Like when you started, how did you thought that this you can make it like this big? What is the size of the market right now, and how did you get the courage to start it from scratch to compete with them?
Yeah, I was checking on Amazon. There were so many competitors, so many people. It's not that selling plants online was a new thing at that time, but nobody was solving for that quality and the customer experience. So I thought I can position myself in that space where I can sell premium plants, top quality, and the best experience for the customer. So that was a missing space, and I saw it and I captured it. And today we are the highest rated brand on Amazon.
Why people are liking your brand? What is your USP? How you are making it different?
Because I myself a plant lover, so I know what my customer expects. So when the plant arrives, when you unboxed it, if there are 2-3 yellow leaves, you will obviously don't have a 5-star experience. We actually solve for that. We solve for complete fresh. It should feel like as if you bought it from the next door nursery or somewhere nearby. So that's what we solve for. Even today nobody is solving for that. People who scaled up faster, they can't focus on quality to that depth. So that's what is our USP. We know plant gets stressed over travel. Even we humans get stressed when we travel for 3-4 days. And then what we redesigned was, we have few products in the market which is developed by IIHR or some R&D institutes. What that makes is, when you are growing the plants, in the process of growing plants, you can actually make the plant stronger. Growing it, yeah, there are some products which are which I can't reveal, but it's available in the market.
Okay.
Using that protocol, if you grow, the quality will be enhanced, and that resistance to that stress will be increased.
Okay.
The plant can survive. Sometimes we wonder, a plant is reaching safe and healthy after 12 days of transit.
Without watering.
Without watering. To Andaman and Nicobar also, there are few of our customers.
Really?
And also Northeast and all, it takes minimum 8 to 12 days. Even when we took feedback from them, it was like 5-star experience again.
Okay.
So that is the level of science we went into, and we solved it for growth, both the growing and the packaging. Packaging, we cracked it like top notch. Whatever, even the courier guy throws it 10 times, 20 times also, plant inside is very safe. That we solved. That's the engineering part of it, and we solved for it.
What is the market size for selling plants? Like, because when we think that selling plants is not a big deal, but how much business we can make it, right, over the time? How many crores of business we will be able to make out of it? But what do you think about that? What is market size opportunity?
In the market, to mention, there are numbers in the market as well. It's 15 billion. like
As
the
in?
entire gardening market. It's a
You're
huge number.
talking about India.
Entire India,
Okay.
entire gardening market. So as the online adoption happened, online adoption of buying plants slowed down actually because of the trust and reliability on the brands. There are very few brands even today who are serving the customer needs. That's why the online adoption slowed down. Just like cosmetics and the clothing industry boomed, everybody is buying online. But even today, people prefer to buy offline because there are no reliable, trustworthy brands. Though, so if when that adoption happens, that now right now out of that $15 billion market, online market is very small, like 600 million.
Correct.
Because of the adoption rate. So as the brands build trust and reliability with customers, that number will increase. And 15 billion is the top mark, right? We can go there obviously, and that includes landscaping, corporate gifting, everything. So it's just not one particular market. There are many verticals under this market. So landscape is like some few billions, and corporate gifting is some few billions. Nowadays people are preferring gifting plants also in weddings and events, and for employee joining it also they are preferring to give plants. So it's ever growing market. Also it's not a newly invented market. It's grandmothers used to grow plants, and it's a market that exists and it will exist forever.
If I want to buy plants, won't I will be going to the nursery and buying a few plants? Why people would prefer online over the offline?
The problem here is, see, if I ask you to name one or two products which are not available online, you will fail to answer that because pretty much everything is available online. If I ask a customer to buy everything online and ask him to go out and for like 3-4 kilometers and buy a plant, that behavior won't match, right?
Okay.
So we have become lazy, and today 10 days delivery, 10 minutes delivery is happening. So we cannot expect that behavior from customers. That's one thing. And there are a few varieties which are not commonly available in nurseries.
Okay.
Yeah, we have solved for that. We have like 150 plus SKUs. That problem we particularly solved. Our early customers came to us because of that.
Okay. Oh, what did you mention about 150 varieties?
150 plus varieties, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And how your competitors are doing right now?
Our competitors are focusing on selling common plants in huge volumes. What we did was we imported a lot of plants and we sold, to give you the context, we were the first people to launch few SKUs in India.
SKU
Online.
stands for?
SKU means the seller keeping unit.
Okay.
That's normal identification of any.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're importing from somewhere?
Yes, we are importing from Indonesia, Thailand and all.
Okay.
And we were the first people to launch online few varieties. So that's how we have positioned ourselves. Like the plants which are available with us were not available with other sellers. So even today people come to us for looking for new varieties of plants. If you buy one plant once, until that dies you will not buy that again, right? You will look for other varieties. That's what we solve for. We have a huge assortment, like 150 plus varieties.
Okay. Tell me the story how you started, like with how much area and how you build it up.
We started from terrace.
Okay.
Yeah, we made a shade net and we built a small polyhouse kind of thing on our terrace itself until we touched the revenue of 50,000 a month.
How big area?
It's 600 square feet of
600
small area.
Square feet. You made sales of 50,000 USD.
Yes.
Okay.
I used to buy plants from somewhere and I used to keep it and make the photo shoot in the house itself.
Okay.
I launched it online and then that's how it started.
Okay, great. So Giridhar, can you tell us how did you come up with this idea of selling plants and how you took this risk of like 9 years in the corporates and still making this decision, just living it and starting in separate domain? Like it's not even the same domain.
So during COVID, what happened was we were all staying at home and rethinking about our own lives. And I was always passionate to start a business. And then gardening was my passion. So things matched there. And also the one lucky thing about COVID is corporate people, everybody was at home. They were playing around with their plants and they were also rediscovering the gardening thing. So we thought during COVID we'll see a downfall in sales, but that didn't happen actually. All our competitors, and we got a boost because of the people used to buy a lot of plants during COVID. And when I got the initial orders, there's one option in Amazon called we can self-deliver. So I used to get a certificate from Amazon and take my scooter and I used to deliver first 200 orders I have delivered by myself
My God.
all across Bangalore during COVID, wearing a mask. And they usually, they give a certificate to you, Amazon. So the police won't stop you. If you show that certificate, they will allow.
Okay.
So there was some rule at that time. So e-commerce
Great.
and others are allowed.
Can you tell us how you started with this terrace to
Yeah.
land buying? Yeah. You can.
Yeah. First, we started from our own terrace. We set up a small poly house of like 400 to 600 square feet. It was too small. It was enough to serve our early orders. So then we expanded to we just rented a property which was empty, 1,000 square feet property, and then we shifted everything there and we grown there. And when the orders increased, we just rented another property next to that. It was all empty. So yeah, that's how we scaled.
So how big area right now you have?
We have around 10,000 square feet of overall land.
Okay, all rented?
Yeah, all rented, all rented. We are not asset heavy like we used to. Yeah, we used to rent always.
How are the margins in this business?
Margins are usually crazy, but it depends on how you handle. Like you cannot tell a product like if there is one item, you cannot double this. It cannot become two. But if you buy 10 plants, you can make it 100 plants by propagating it over like 6 months. So propagation is one thing where you can reduce the operation cost. Buy a plant for 50 rupees and then when you propagate it and then sell it, the cost of the goods will almost reduce to half. So that way, we can keep decreasing the cost of the goods and the margins keep increasing. So that's the beauty of this particular category.
Okay, and how about importing when you are importing from other countries?
There are partners which through them we import, and there are people who also like imported plants. There are a bunch of groups and community who always waiting for anything which is coming from outside the country. So they also look into our website, and if there is anything launched newly, they buy it instantly.
Okay.
We sell them like 3,000, 5,000, 10,000.
How's your customer divided? Like the people who are buying just 2 to 3 or people who are buying just the imported ones? How is it divided?
I usually see a lot of repeat customers we have customers who are there with us from day one, like 6 years, 7 years. From past 6 years, they are buying from us. So that's how the customer legacy we maintain, and our lifetime value is also pretty good. Once the customer switches to Little Jungle from any other competitor, they don't tend to go back because we are giving the best experience. So I have a bunch of repeat customers, a bunch of newcomers, like the beginners who love plants and they try with a new, they buy it for keeping on their work desk or something. We have like 20% of such customers.
Okay.
Yeah, beginners also we have.
Okay. So you mentioned that right now it is listed on Amazon.
Yeah.
With the best rating.
Yes, we have the highest rating.
And you also mentioned it's the most searched brand in your domain as well as the most rated one.
Yeah. We are like the third highest searched brand.
How does it work with Amazon? Why only Amazon, not the other platforms?
So that time, Amazon was the best place to launch anything and get feedback from. Amazon is a place where, people will tell you on your face that it's working or not. So if you want to try anything, Amazon is the best platform, even today.
Doesn't it happen on other platforms?
No. See, Amazon is a world leader, if we all know that. Their feedback system, that entire cycle of, from ordering to getting feedback, it's very legitimate. Like people cannot fake it. So that was one advantage. So we never launched, website. We recently started our website sales, like 1.5 years back. So we were very heavily dependent on Amazon because the transactions, the feedback, they have already built the infrastructure. It's easy to list on a marketplace rather than trying out your own website and then running ads on that. It's very hard. So anybody does that actually. Any brand would prefer to launch on Amazon, and then once they scale to some crores, and then only they will start.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a common brand behavior.
Okay.
That's a very good place to launch, Amazon, even today.
Got it. And why not other platforms?
So other platforms like Flipkart, they're all good for electronics and cosmetics, maybe for fashion also, but not for niches like gardening or any other things I suggest. So Amazon is a good platform too.
Question is, how is your revenue model? Can you tell about that in detail maybe?
Revenue model is simple, just like any other D2C brands. You buy for X and sell it for 5X, 1X go to ops and 1X go to COGS, 1X go to marketing. As simple as that, 1X is of profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much still you're spending in, just out of curiosity, on Amazon ads, maybe the marketing stuff?
So Amazon ads, actually there are two parts in Amazon. One, you achieve your, one you train your algorithms based on the customer reviews, and then you show up on the top. That is one thing. Second thing is you run ads, you bid higher and show up on the top. These are two things on Amazon.
Correct.
So we have that legacy of 5 to 6 years. So we are showing on top because of that.
Okay.
So Amazon algorithms are already trained because our product is already rated and everything happened. So we are showing at top. At least few of our products are showing at top organically.
So are you saying, are you not spending right now?
We are spending.
Spending. Okay.
There are two visibilities on Amazon. One is sponsored visibility and one is organic visibility.
Correct.
So we are getting mostly organic visibility because of the brand we have built, because of the customer searches and all. So our organic share is today at least 70%. 70% of sales comes organically to us, even today on Amazon.
Okay.
We still spend, but we never try to compete in terms of bidding. Like the Amazon bidding starts from like 4 rupees, 2 rupees something. But if you want to show up on the top, you have to bid higher than your competitor. That we cannot afford because we are bootstrapped, and our competitors are all fundraised and they can afford to fight with each other. But being in a position where we cannot spend that much.
Got it.
It's all bidding game. It's like any other platform.
So in this business, Giridhar, what type of challenges you are facing? And if someone is thinking to start this kind of brand today, what things he should keep in mind?
So running any, if you want to start any consumer brand business and thinking of selling online, one thing about selling online is product don't come first. Actually, the selling comes first. You have to run ads, and once you get the order, then you figure out the product and then you pack it and sell it. That's the flow. So the first priority is always marketing.
Distribution.
Distribution through your content or running ads or whatever. You have to figure out to run ads and get orders. That's the first thing.
Okay.
So that is very challenging. If
And
you come from
which amount you can think of, like starting with that, this much amount I have to spend on ads first.
So earlier it was different. When we started off, there was a lot of scope for organic, views and organic visibility. Now once it's full of competitors, now it's all paid marketing. So you have to have at least 30% of entire sales as your marketing budget, just to start with. And also you have to find a good marketer. If you are leaving your marketing job and starting off something of your own, then you are your marketer. That problem is solved. You know how to sell things. That biggest problem is solved, and then you figure out product and product quality and then you ship it. So for anybody who is not from marketing background, getting a marketeer is the biggest challenge.
Like what is challenging? You're saying running ads through it. It's so performance marketing. You need a marketer for that.
Yes. Running ads, efficiently is a big challenge for big brands even today.
Correct.
So if you figure out a good marketeer to partner with, half of your problem is solved. Once you start getting orders, you figure out product quality, reviews, everything. So that's the biggest roadblock for anybody who's starting.
And what mistakes that they should not make, or any challenges that you can mention that you are facing today, or they can, like whoever wants to start a brand can face, how they can avoid?
They cannot make any mistakes around product. That is for sure. They have to give the best product. Otherwise, people will throw the product on your face. On Amazon itself, they will return, they will give 1-star review and all. So that is by default that is for taken. Like you cannot compromise even 1% on your product. So that is taken. If you are playing around with your product quality and all, then you are gone. Even the algorithm ignores you after some time. So product should be the best, and marketing has to be sorted, and then you have to take care of the RTOs. Shipping, mostly people ignore about shipping. Once the product is dispatched from your place, you consider that as a sale, right? And you will be expecting profits from that. The hidden cost behind that is, if a customer returns it, let's say, you will be charged the upfront fees, like the forward shipping charges of around 80 rupees, and then the reverse shipping charges of 80 rupees, and then the product is returned. There is no guarantee that it will return as it is or it's damaged. The packaging cost is loss. Almost, it will be a loss of 1.5 to 2x for that particular transaction. Like if you have sold something for 500 rupees, if that comes back, you have a loss of like 2x of that value.
Okay.
What that does is, if you are selling 100 units and let's say 50 units is coming back, it's like you are not making any money. So we cannot ignore the returns part of it. So even today, I stress upon that to my team that, write whatever has come back and what is the value of that. If we sold a pack of 10 of something, how many units are damaged inside that and all. So we can never ignore the return part of any business. The, returns are something, which eats out all your profits. So we should not let that happen.
For your brand, I would ask, what is right now, what percentage of your products are returned?
Yeah.
Maybe not in a good condition. What is that?
Luckily, it's around 5 to 7%. The market standard is itself is like 20%, but ours is a little less because we figured it out, like how to reduce and all. Mostly our customers are all premium customers who have Amazon Prime and they're all willing to pay. By the way, our product is actually a highest priced product on Amazon. Like what we do is we price it at a premium cost. But what we do is we give 1.5 times bigger plant than what our competitor is giving.
Okay.
So people don't feel that we are the most expensive brand on Amazon. So people think of value, like they are value conscious, not price conscious nowadays.
Got it.
So we are positioned like that.
Okay. You mentioned that you delivered the 200 plants when you started it. Any story that you would like to mention?
Yeah, when one crazy customer we had, she used to buy a lot of land from us. She stays in Brigade apartment, in Brigade Gateway. So she had a big flat where she had 3 balconies. So in one balcony, whenever a new plant comes, she used to quarantine that.
Okay.
She had 3 balconies full of plants, complete.
Okay.
So then she figured out that, I am the founder of this company and she invited me to show her collections. And I was shocked. Actually, people do that. That quarantine thing is real because when you buy plants out from outside, a lot of chances are that, it comes with a different pest or something which can destroy your whole garden. So she had that habit. So that level of, depth she has went, and then after 15 days of quarantine, she used to move those plants to her personal balcony, bedroom balcony. And she had, garden in the 14th floor or something, a big garden also. So that was a crazy experience. Around 230 to 300 plants were there in her flat actually.
Okay.
And around 50 plants from us, from Little Jungle. Yeah, she's a crazy plant lover.
Okay. Why the name Little Jungles?
I came across this name because I wanted to create my own little jungle inside my home. So I did that actually. So, and I searched for that name that was not trademarked, and I bought the domain in 2019 itself, way before starting the business. Yeah, that's how I bought all the trademarks and domains, and then that was a good name. I took feedback from some of our customers also. They were like crazy. Whenever I go to some customer's place, they welcome, they tell that welcome to my little jungle. So that name resonates with everybody. So many people comments also when we read. So they use the term, that's a kind of verb people use. Yeah, then you add on to my little jungle, or I bought a new collection into my little jungle.
Got it.
That word somehow, we are lucky to have that word.
So what's your vision right now and how you're trying to grow this brand?
Our vision right now is, we somehow positioned in terms of quality, and people are telling us that whenever we call for feedback, they are actually telling that you are the best in the market and you are far better than what other competitors are doing and all. So that kind of motivates us. So we were bootstrapping, and my personal opinion on scaling this particular brand is, this particular category is actually started scaling very recently. So there's no awareness. Even if you ask 100 people, 50 of them don't know whether they can buy plants online or not.
Correct.
That's an awareness problem.
Because people don't think that, because I also tried, but it's not reliable.
Yeah, there are very few brands, who are reliable and trustworthy. So even today I feel now it's the right time, because our competitors have taken some big celebrities as their brand ambassadors. That's the first phase of any category creation, right? Somebody has to come and somebody has to make big announcements, big celebrities has to join them and then market it as a common lifestyle product or something, and then people start adopting that product. So somebody is doing, like the number one player is doing that. That's a good thing for the entire category. So they are increasing the awareness. And the Delhi pollution and all these things add on. It's crazy. So our category is going to boom very soon. Yeah. That's why I delayed my fundraise also. Because I always feel, it's not about fundraising. If you raise funds, what happens is you just try to acquire customers through pushing your ads, right? So any category should grow with pull customers. You are coming to some marketplace and searching for plants is something different, and you are pushing something and selling to some customer is different. And pushing something is very expensive today. Meta and Google is very expensive. And when you have that pull market, when people come and search for air purifying plants after facing the Delhi issue, that's when you feel you are arrived. And that place, when people search for air purifier plants, you have to be available there on that particular platform. So now is the time, I feel. So now I'm looking for funds. That's the reason. So yeah, once we raise funds,
How
sky
much
is the
you are
limit.
looking for?
We are looking for like somewhere around 2 crores. Yeah, and we are profitable, by the way. So we have bootstrapped for 5 years because of that profits, EBITDA profits, and yeah, we can survive. But now it's the time. I was just waiting for the right time so that I start with the right partners. Yeah, as I told you, 2022 we got offers, but at that time I had a clear vision that this is not the time because awareness was missing. So now is the time. So if we start now, we can easily be #1 brand very soon.
Okay. How many sales you have per month right now?
We sell like 3,000 units a month.
And like margin percentage wise?
Margin, we have around 17% net margins.
So monthly, what's your net revenue or sales?
Yeah, it's somewhere between 11 to 13 lakhs.
11 to 13 lakhs. That's a good number. Okay. So anyone, any investor or HNI watching this video, what's your ask from them why they should bet on you?
Only because of the product. See, marketing anybody can do. Any good marketer with a good budget can get you sales. But getting a customer and then, getting the customer twice, thrice, that is a challenge.
Recurring customers.
Yeah, the repeat customers. With Meta, today you can sell the day one itself, you can get 20 orders. That's the situation today. That's all push marketing, right? So I believe in marketing. When the customer comes and search for you, that's the real indicator of your success. So we want to be that brand. We want to run ads for the first time customers. But once we deliver the product, the customer should never think of going to any other competitors. They have to come back forever. We have like customers who are coming to us from last 4-5 years also. So even I talk to them in WhatsApp and direct calls. Even today I attend their calls and solve their problems.
Okay.
And my number is there everywhere, like in my website. Luckily, I took the decision or risk of putting my number on my packaging and on my website everywhere, so that I learn from customers directly. That risk nobody else takes. If you are selling 3,000 units, and you will get at least, I was expecting I will get at least 100 complaints, but luckily I don't get any complaints. Today, let's say I don't even have a single complaint. So in this category, which is very sensitive, yeah, that's what we are delivering. That's the indicator that we are doing good. I thought I'll be flooded with messages of complaints and returns and damages, etc. But it's been 3 years now. I have put my number everywhere, so I'm very free. Like I don't get any calls or any complaints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
That's how transparent our brand is.
So right now you're just in B2C or B2B as well?
So now we have many verticals, many growth verticals we have. We do B2B also. We are serving few clients, few corporate gifting clients under our vertical called Little Jungle Gifting. And we are serving Taj Hotels and Prestige Constructions under our vertical Little Jungle Landscaping. So gardening is a huge market, as I told you. The product is same, but the use case is different. So we want to serve all the use cases, like the gifting use case, landscaping use case, everything. And we just started last year, and we have onboarded few premium clients because we positioned ourselves as a premium brand online. We want to replicate same in offline also. We want to join hands with premium clients like Taj and big companies. Okay. So we are doing that, and we have another vertical called Grow Your Own Food. Nowadays it's all microgreens growing. Many celebrities are also marketing this because they are growing their own food at their terraces. So we own this brand called Grow Your Own Food. Just like Make My Trip or Book My Show, I registered that name 4 years back, and I had to fight to get the trademark. I was the first one to register the domain and first one to apply for trademark, so I won that case. And now Grow Your Own Food is owned by Little Jungle as a vertical. So we want to explore that because that itself is a huge market.
So there you are helping people to grow their...
Yeah. It's very easy also. Nowadays people grow microgreens in like 7 days and they grow potatoes, tomatoes, everything. there is hydroponic method, there is aquaponic method. So that is the future actually. Future is
True.
like growing. Yeah, that's
Like
why
yesterday only I was
so that-
discussing with my brother that I also want to do the same now.
yeah, we will be.
Everything is fake right now, whatever we are
Yes,
eating.
yes, because that's pure. There are no pesticides used. When you grow your own food, you
Correct.
don't use any pesticide. You use the methods which actually work.
Mm.
So you don't have to use soil also.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how.
Without soil.
Yeah, in hydroponics, you only the water with nutrients. Aquaponics, water with nutrients. And with when you want to grow microgreens, you just use coco peat and just spray water for 7 days, and you will have nutritious microgreens. Microgreens are expensive, by the way, and very nutritious.
Mm.
So you can grow your own food.
Nice to talk to you, Giridhar.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.